Well, we should wait for Mike. No, we do, because Mike said something that I don't think Mike should be present. I don't want Mike to be here to be able to verify kind of.
I don't need him to verify anything. This is how it's going to go. You're either going to behave yourself, or you're going to be asked to leave, and I'm going to resident that.
I am behaving myself. Can Mike explain?
Listen, Eric, I don't need to be explained anything.
Okay, what's your name?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
What is your position?
What I say goes.
You're the regional.
Don't worry, by the way. I'm telling you, I'm the one that tells you. I'm the one that tells you. Okay, so but it doesn't matter. So I'm the one that's telling you that if you disrupt that class one more time, you will be asked to leave and you will not be allowed to return.
What constitutes disrupting the class?
Being disrespectful to the teacher,
when was I
being a fraud, questioning everything that they say. Listen, you're an adult. I'm not playing a game with you.
Who are you? You're playing a game and not telling me who you are. I'm an architect.
I know exactly.
I'm a student to become a certified peer recovery
specialist. I get one more report. Subject to the class. You're going to be asked to leave and you're not going to come back.
Who has reported that I'm disrupted this class?
Do I make myself clear?
No. Who has reported that I've been disruptive to the class? I did as Mike instructed me to do. He said if I have a problem to contact Mike to leave the class, which is what I did, and I contacted Mike. So now Mike, so can you kind of explain? This person won't identify himself. So this is the regional director, you said?
This is our regional director.
Okay, what's his name?
What are we doing?
I just want to know. So you're Mike, you work under this person, I guess? So this person will not tell me who he is. There's only one regional director here, okay. So he says that if I disrupt the class again, that I won't be able to take the class anymore. In what way have I disrupted the class?
I mean, I've talked to you about this area
Tell me.
a couple times.
Please tell me what it is so I understand. I want to understand this man. I don't know what he's talking about, so please tell me what he's talking
Why
about.
don't we have Sheila explain it? We'll ask the teacher. We'll have her talk about it.
Michael, we really don't need to do that. I'm telling you right now.
What do you mean? Well, Mike is the one who told you I was being disruptive. Now Mike has the suggestion.
If you continue like this, you're not even going to go back into the class. What don't you understand? Being disrespectful, being argumentative. You're a student here, you're a guest here. We're paying for you to get this training. You either behave or you don't, you're a grown-up.
I understand.
You're about this close to being asked to leave and not going back in that class.
Why?
Eric, I'm not playing.
It's not disrespectful.
It is.
It's not disrespectful to challenge something that I can explain to you why it should be challenged. So let me just show you one of the things. So this is.
I'm not. Are you kidding me? You really think I'm going to sit here and go over this?
I think you have a legal obligation.
I have a legal. You know what I believe? I have a legal obligation to get you home.
Why is that?
When you're done with your lunch,
let me tell you.
Listen.
Let me tell you.
Save it for whoever you're on the phone with.
People are in recovery if/when they say they are. There was a gentleman in our class who said, "I've never used those words."
If you have any issues with him not saying, just call the county police. Okay. That's it.
I don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am.
Yes, I do. If I'm going to respect you, I need to know that you're not a janitor.
I don't need you to know. I don't need you to be respectful.
You're not wearing a name tag, sir.
I'm not?
You're not. I don't see a name tag, and you won't identify yourself. And that's disrespectful. If you stand by what you say, you should identify yourself, sir. Otherwise, you are an anonymous person, like anonymous persons on the internet.
Similar. Real life.
And you really won't tell me who you are and what authority you have to send me out of that classroom when there are people in this state that need a certified peer recovery specialist such as myself,
right, just
whose
like
lives are at risk.
All those other people in that class that are trying to learn, you're preventing them from learning because you want to sit there and you want to argue with everything that's in the book.
Those people.
If you don't like what you're reading,
did you get the memo? Those people in the room do not know that this class does not satisfy what they need to do to get a certified peer recovery specialist certification. They do not know that. They only find out on the last day of class that they have to get 500 hours of volunteer or work experience in the field before they get the certification. They need 25 hours of supervised practicum before they get the certification. So there are people sitting in that class. As you said, the state of New Jersey is paying $575 per person to mainstream recovery, and they are not informed about what is the next thing. And if they knew, they might choose not to take the class. Why is mainstream recovery waiting until the last day of class? And you're telling me you don't want me to be affiliated in any way as a student
grown-ups here, right? So if I take a class
but not all
and I want to go into a career, I'm going to do a little research of what it's going to take for me to get to that career, right? I'm gonna do my own little. I'm a grown up, not a little child, little baby going to school. Like everybody got to tell me, like I'm gonna become a fireman. I know I got to take this test. I got to do this. I got to do that in order to get my certification. Same thing here.
So it's their own fault. So we're just going to continue to pay mainstream recovery because the state of New Jersey. The state of New Jersey.
Right, the state of New Jersey.
Yes, I'm a resident of the state of New Jersey. I pay property taxes here.
You're almost done.
So
the state of New Jersey approved this curriculum. You obviously have a disagreement with that. This is approved to be here. So that's fine that you don't like this, and that's fine. But it's approved, and we're approved to teach it. That you have a disagreement with that, that's fine. But you personally can't take on our class and change these things. This is not the setting for you to change.
I look forward to have a conversation with Sheila about this.
There's no more conversations to be had.
That's never going to happen.
So we are retracting your suggestion when you can't explain to me what it is that I'm doing in that class that's disrespectful, and you make the good call to say, let's speak to Sheila about it, because if Sheila, what we're here speaking about it,
if you're half as bad in class as you are right now, I wouldn't have let you stay for 5 minutes.
Why is that?
Because you're disrespectful, you're argumentative, and you make absolutely no sense whatsoever.
I respect the people who need a smart, empathetic, certified peer recovery specialist. I have less respect for people who don't.
You are the only one in this classroom with this amount of people that...
You're the only one that's been in any classroom. Every time you've done this training, you're the only one that's ever behaved like this.
And when we speak with Sheila today, which I hope we do, she will say the worst thing you could say is this is the way it's always been done, and therefore no change needs to be made. Sheila will back me up on that. On that note,
Yes, you're safe travels. All right. Best of luck to you.
What do you mean?
You're out. Mister's taking you home.
So you are telling me I can no longer take classes here at the NJ Reentry Program?
That is exactly what I'm telling you.
Who are you?
Regional director.
That's it.
What's
I
your
told
name?
you who you were talking to already.
I want to make sure that you even know the name of the
We
regional
only
director.
have
You're
one
not just
regional
imitating
director,
me.
that's it.
And you will not tell me.
We only have one regional director, that's it.
Safe travels, man.
I'd like to smoke a cigarette before we get there. All right, thanks.